This is Blisso. And I'm Vic.
She's slowing up a bit.
And together with Mon and Cable and occasionally some of our favourite humans, we are Old Mac Crew. Join us on our adventure as we discover the best camping and swimming spots Australia has to offer in our old patrol and hybrid caravan. See what we get up to, the secret spots we find, and become a part of our Old Mac Crew. G'day guys, I'm looking the goods today. Been wood carting, but it's an exciting day. We have made a decision. Rooftop tent or awning? What do you reckon it's going to be? I'm pretty sure everyone would have guessed it, because you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. That's right. What are we getting, Blisso?
Kings 270 freestanding awning.
Yep.
Pulled the pin on the rooftop ID and went with this. And when we looked, there only it was 600 delivered, I think. So we said, bugger it, we'll just get that. That'll save us about $3,000. All right, so we're gonna have a look at it. See if we can put it on while young Joshua's here.
Happy wife, happy life. Righto, big dog, let's get it done while we've got a bit of free labour.
Yeah, we better open her up and have a look at it.
Check it out, make sure all the bits are there.
Cut those. No, yeah.
So I am, oh no I'm not. I was going to look at my watch, but I don't have one on. The time is 5:41. Let's see how long it takes.
Yeah. If it's on today, I'll be surprised.
Oh.
Well, we've got young Joshua here, so he's pretty handy. I'm good at sitting back and watching when Joshua's here. You're good at these too.
I'm just actually surprised you
I
can...
said that once.
No, I didn't. Oh,
Free cockroaches.
free Sydney cockroaches. You ripper.
Oh, well, it's packed pretty well.
Yep.
For what it is. And the old phone. That'd be the box for the hardware. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Maybe your brackets and stuff. There's free labour now, dear.
Get Bentley to give you a hand.
Hey Joshua, can you grab that bag at that end and give it all to Bentley and get some up? There we go. There we are. Feels alright, that bag's
Yeah.
not too bad. It's got a flash knee badge on it. Not their imprinted or where they are. Normally it's the old Venture King. She's like a rubber patch. Very good. I'm excited. We'll have a look at this hardware box and see what we got in it. That big. Oh, yeah. There's the brackets. Pretty solid looking things. Oh, yeah. Got braces in there. Not bad. They're right then. That'd be a bag for the pegs and ropes. They do come with ropes. That'll go in there, I reckon. Look at these pegs, eh? They're different. I like them. What do you think of those, Josh?
Yeah.
They're different, aren't they?
Yep.
They feel pretty solid too.
Oh, you got anti-vibration rubbers?
Yeah, it's got the anti-vibration rubbers and stuff if you want to use them.
What's that for?
It just stops putting vibration.
Along a dirt road.
Like it goes, yeah, it stops it making a noise, I suppose, or vibrating on the, because we've got the King's rack on the top, and it might stop it from breaking through the
Rattling in that?
yeah, just stop it rattling and
Okay.
give it a bit of a movement, so it's not just all the tension on the bolts and on the rack and breaking stuff. Maybe. 'Cause I think they're about 20.
You know where to find us.
What did it say? 27 kilos or something, I think, but don't quote me. So I'll put all them in there. I know where they are. So we have the old awning. I keep my pegs in the bag, so hopefully this bag and all that will fit in back in the bag, so I can stay with the awning and I don't lose it.
Pretty straightforward, hopefully.
Pretty, yeah. So we have 3 of brackets.
Oh, 3.
Yep. I'm pretty sure 2's got to sort of go that far apart down the back, and that one go to the front because your hinge joint it's got all the weight on it. That will look like that. And then just your bolts and fixing it. Everything you need, and that's all that comes in there. So, all right.
Where's the instructions?
So Josh has just made a pretty important call. Where's the instructions? And
No,
nada. No
Unless-
instructions.
unless they're in the bag.
Oh yeah?
But anyway, well, the first thing we're going to do is get that old awning off. We just want to have a look at this and see what we're up against. We're just going to have a look and see if the instructions are in here, because Mr. Joshua is upset about not having any.
Well, I'm upset about not having
I
any.
would
It
have
looks
just
technical.
I would have just googled it. And,
Aha!
we're on, Mr. Joshua.
Good.
Got some.
All right.
Happy
Good
with that?
news.
We haven't got a patch for it.
Patch, is there? Patch in the
Alright.
back.
Here we go for launch.
We are go for launch.
Go for launch. There you go. All yours. You look after them, because if I have them, they'll get lost. You know, like most blokes are like. Don't need instructions, you just jam it on there. Right?
All right.
Not this fella.
Let's go.
We'll get in it.
Put it on.
Dear oh dear.
No good.
Every team needs a supervisor, Dale.
Correct. And who's the supervisor?
Well, it's obviously not Josh because he's actually doing shit. Doing stuff.
Get the swag off the roof that I should have done the other day.
So first job, get the old awning off.
Yeah.
Bentley's got the new one out of the bag.
Yeah, he's done a good job, hasn't he, Bentley? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take this old solar panel off. It don't work anymore. So it's out the door. As you can see, it's had a hard life, but it just never was really any good. So I've got to come up with a new plan. If anyone's got a new plan about putting a solar panel on a roof rack, give me a hoy and let me know. I was thinking about getting a glass one and putting it underneath. So it's still facing up, but it's underneath and out of the road. So I can still load all my gear onto it and not break it. 'Cause these flexi panel ones don't seem to. Well, this is the second one I've had, and it worked for about a month, and that was the end of it. Yeah, so if you got any ideas, put it in the comments, description below or whatever, and I'll take it on board. Or something that I could maybe just take on and off without having to carry fold-up ones or something like that. I'd like to have it up here permanent if I could, but can't have everything, I suppose. Goodbye, Mr. Panel. So I'm going to give this old awning the fella here for helping me out and doing a good job. Otherwise it'll just sit in the shed in the way doing nothing. So someone may as well use it. It still works. Good awning. It's a bit bent, it's had a hard life, but it still works. So I'm hoping we might have to make a couple of brackets to put underneath, put bolt these because they're mesh. These awnings are designed for the flat rack type of things, like those platform alloy things. But we're gonna hopefully make it fit this. And I think the way to do it is make some flat brackets. So there's a flat bracket underneath. The bracket sits on top for the awning and bolts straight through, and it just gives a good purchase on the rack. Get on. Alright, job done. Now we just got to work out how we're going to put these brackets on. We'll get back to you shortly. So just trying to work out why you'll be putting the brackets spaced out here. So just they've got these slides in here, just put the bolts in there and slide them through like that. So I'm just getting them in. And I think you're going to have probably one bracket here and one bracket there, because this is the heavy end, this is where all the strength needs to be. We've worked out, so we're just working out how far apart we want to go here at the maximum, so we can put them on the awning up there, so it suits this spacing of this actual bracket.
But you need two brackets on it.
Yeah, there's two going to go. We're going to put two directly inside this heavier bracket here, because that's where your weight is. So you can have one there and one here, but I'd rather it be on one here and one here on this heavier bracket. And then we'll put the other bracket up the front there. So it didn't come with the bolts for the actual brackets. It's got the bolts for here to hold this to the brackets, but we've got no bolts to hold the bracket to the awning. So I'm going to have to go search in the shed, and hopefully I've got some laying around that will do the job.
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I'm a little nervous because apparently we're going to get rid of the brackets.
We're ditching the brackets. We're going to bolt straight to these. These are as good as brackets. They are at an angle, and we'll just space it out a bit and hold it steady. But so you're going to use the bracket, it's going to be on this netting, and it's not going to be very strong no matter what we do, because the awning is going to do this. Yeah. If we put it there, it's going to be as strong as 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there, 2 bolts on the very front one. That'll hold it.
Okay. That'll hold it. Let's see what happens.
If it don't hold it, it'll just fall off. Come back more. Has it?
Is it going to fit? Yes, it is.
Bring back my way there. That'll probably work there. Right.
I marked just there.
We put them right there. That'll give us.
Did you mark it?
some room to shift it. Because even if we drill the holes, we can loosen these and they'll move to suit.
Yep.
That's directly over that hole. That'll be fine, Josh.
I know where one hole is, I know where the other hole is. See that?
Oh, yeah.
We got all the tools.
Got all the gear and no idea. That's what's going on here. I don't know if it's going to go on because it's too high.
Righto, it still doesn't have the cover on it, but let's just see if it's going to work. Ooh, it's exciting!
That's gonna work.
Happy with that, boys? Happy with that? Look at it. So what are you going to do now, Joel?
Let's line those bolts up so I can put the holes in the cover.
So you're actually going to make a hole in the cover.
Yeah, so the cover goes over the bolts.
Okay. And then it bolts back on.
And then we'll bolt it
Yep.
back up there.
Okay.
But we're going to space it a bit, so we're just putting some nuts on it.
Okay.
So when it goes back up, it's going to be sweet as.
Yep. Well, it was a bit of a mission, but how'd we go, big dog?
We got it on.
How'd we go, little dog?
Okay, well, it's been a while since he's been on the old tube, hasn't he? Anyway, we got it on.
So what was the major cause of your pickle?
Trying to get the awning on the brackets onto the roof rack.
Because
It's got this netting. The brackets would only bolt to the netting and it would have too much flex from the weight of the awning.
So what did you do?
So we had to come up with a new plan. So we ended up bolting it directly to the rack itself. We never used the brackets that come with it at all. So we had to play around and do some measurements and muck around for a while to get it to where we wanted to. But anyway, you're supposed to have your two brackets here and then one sort of up here. Because we've got these 4 points, there's plates up the top because of the height of the rack as well. So Josh came up with a good idea, so why don't we just mount it straight to the rack? Happy days. So we've got it bolted here, here, and here. So this is probably a bit further apart than it should be, but it's solid. So that worked for us in this rack. So it is leaning back a tad because of the shape of the rack. But when we test fitted it yesterday, as you'll see, that it worked pretty well. So now it's the next afternoon, so we finally got some time to do the finished product. So this is the first time we'll open it up since we've got it all secured properly. So we'll give it a go and see how it goes. We've got a bit of wind about, so we might test it a little bit to see how it goes in the wind, but I think it'll be fine. Alright, so let's open her up.
Do it.
Yep.
That PVC is really thick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fairly thick, yeah. It feels more rubbery sort of PVC than the old type.
And it's got a really good zipper.
And the zip works pretty well so far. It's got a good weather lip on it, stop weather from getting in. So I haven't done this since the test fit, so it's a bit... But anyway, let's see how we go. So we're going to undo these. Two off. And it just hangs down. And I should be able to just grab this and walk around with it. And hopefully it's going to work the way we saw it yesterday.
Look at that.
Now I've got to put this strap on. It goes on the buckle up there to just keep it taut. So we're going to probably hook it up here somewhere. How long is it?
Pretty long, but it's got a...
Just this is the first time doing this, so we'll just find somewhere better, but that should do the job. You just jam it in there like that, and it should be able to just adjust it nice and tight. Like that.
Wow. Just like that. Comes right out.
Works. Yeah.
Not going to get wet.
Right.
Making a cuppa.
So you can see up here, because that's on a slight angle back, how this comes down towards the roof. But it'll allow water to run off anyway.
Exactly.
So this is good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Nice and high.
Yep. Solid.
Solid enough.
Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what I wanted.
So you can see the angle definitely, but I'm not get too worried about it. If I get too worried about it, I could put some spacers on the brackets we put on it to try and lift it this way a bit, but what do you do? Sometimes you make it work with what you got.
And it really has.
And it worked.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
It should work. And if it gets too wet, you can just tie that anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dean?
I love it.
It is sitting a bit
I love
higher
how
than
easy.
these two. There's the wind got it, it's barely moving it at all.
Yeah. So it takes about 35 seconds to set up. I love it. And it has the zippers all along here, so you can zip on walls if you want. So there are straight walls, and there's a wall that has a door in it, so you could actually, if you wanted to, enclose the whole space. He's just undoing it now to pack it back up. See how we go. Oh, I love it. You can see that wind now. It's kind of blowing it around, but it's not moving it at all. Happy with that?
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
The angles annoy me a little bit, but
Alright, well that's our awning.
it's good.
It's our decision made. Awning and swag.
Yeah, that's it. So we're keeping the swag. We've got this awning. Well, this awning, because I like it. When I had a look at it, I liked it. So, what was it, $600 delivered or something like that? I couldn't go past it really after I had a look at it. Yeah. Really happy.
Yeah, me too.
We'll use this more often because it's really easy to set up.
Yeah. Here he comes.
Find somewhere for that to live in there, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't lose it.
Yeah.
I think as far as you know.
It's hard. It's hard when you're a little shorty.
I'm not the tallest man in the world.
So that's pretty easy. It's a one-person job. How easy is that? There you go.
Bit of practice, I think we'll get better at it.
Not bad for your first ever go.
Initially, I didn't put that thing in there. Why didn't I do that?
All right,
All right.
that's a wrap. One awning. Took a little bit longer than we expected, but it's on and we love it.
Yeah. So
Show you what it's like when we get out and about.
get out and start using it.
So that's us. Swag and awning.
Swag and awning, no rooftop.
No rooftop.
No rooftop. So
Well, we got to say thank you.
we're gonna thank my brother Josh. He's without him I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have thought of that idea. I just would have left it on the floor of the shed for a while. But we come up with that and some bracketry, like we up the top there. We were seeing earlier in the piece that we made the brackets up just to screw to the top of the roof rack, and it works. So we're really happy, and thank you, brother Josh, for doing it and helping us out, and we're really happy with it.
Yep.
So next time he comes camping with us, he'll be allowed to sit under it for about 10 minutes.
Yep. He's allowed under
And
the
then
awning.
no, off he goes.
So yeah, we'll
Alright.
next time you see us, we'll be somewhere more exciting than the backyard.
Exactly.
Testing it out.
Yeah, testing it out.
Yep.
Happy days.
All right.
All right, we'll talk to you.
I'm Matt Crew. We're out.
Out the door.